Yeah, this, ooh, this mic feels so good. What? Damn. Yo, play that track. Number one, like me. Yeah. Some of y'all know the words, so y'all can sing along if y'all want to. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. It's just me against the world. The world. The world. Nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. The world. The world. Nothing to lose. It's just me against the world. The world. The world. Stuck in this cage. It's just me against the world. The world. The world. Yeah. Yeah. All I want to do is just spread my voice. Knowledge is power. There's no other damn choice. The government, hypocrites, and greedy fake lovers, and we all down here trying to kill each other. When can we unite and try to stop their plan? Maybe it's too late. There's no real man. They don't care about us. We just slaves to them. They just $100 bills, only pennies to them. We will never be free. That's no American dream. All we need is hope and it's repeated history. A black president isn't really gonna help. It's just making the projects live for like hell. There's no hope with the youth cause they dying over here. Love makes a way by this game of fear. We need to wake up and put a stop to this. We gotta make moves before the government destroys us. Yeah, sing along, yo. Yeah, nothing to lose. This is me against the world. The world. The world. Nothing to lose. This is me against the world. The world, the world, stuck in this cage, it's just me against the world. The world, the world, don't be shy. Me against the world. The world, the world, nothing to lose, it's just me against the world. The world, the world, yeah, yeah. While the government lies about the wars in Iraq, they know they want us gone, that's why they sending us crap. They probably finding other things so they can rule the earth and preventing the black women from giving children birth. Slavery's alive, they just races on the low. They feeding us poison, so we don't have to grow. We die one by one, it's like survival on the finish. There's nothing we can do because politicians never listen. We need to get support because we live in poverty. People eating more living expressive properties. We thirsty for the help and we tired of the struggle. I know you hear me loud and clear, don't ever say I mumble. They treat us like dogs, we stuck up on a leash. Muzzles on our mouth, they don't want to hear us speak. They talk about amendments but they break them every day. They left behind dollars like the price like a snake. Yeah, sing along, yeah, yeah. Nothing to lose, this is me against the world. The world, the world. Nothing to lose, this is me against the world. The world, the world. Stuck in this cage, this is me against the world. The world, the world. Yeah, it's just me against the world. The world, the world. Nothing to lose, this is me against the world. The world, the world. Yeah. Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. This next track is a love track. Just play it. Baby, let me take you everywhere. I want to show you my love and get it down anywhere. Ha. Just messing with you. I want to be the sweetest woman ever to you. Baby boy, you my world. It ain't a lie. I want to try something new with you. How about go to France to eat food with you? I ain't spitting game. I want to be with you. Maybe we can have a kid or two. These chicks is like lucky you to have an ashy boo. True, they ain't hating. They want you too. But let me tell you, baby, I ain't a fool. I keep it cool. They say we cute. Ha. You my Romeo, Bobby, Juliet, our romance should have no regret. I bet. How about we get set and go? Hold hands while I spit my hot flow. Yeah, wave your hands, y'all. Wave your hands, y'all. Yeah, Lyrical Revolt, y'all. Yeah, boogie down, boogie down. Yeah, yeah. Let's watch a movie in the dark and cuddle up from the theater to the park. I wanna kiss you soft lips and make you mine. I'm famous, and maybe we can both shine. Let's talk revolution, teach each other so we can teach our kids how to respect one another. I want that ring on my finger, husband, wife, I want to be with you my whole life. I love you, I don't know what else to say, but babe, you make me smile for a whole day. To shop around the world, and we can repeat with our baby girl. Show her everywhere we can. dedicated to the birthplace of hip-hop. Play that. That one. Woo! Damn, I love this song, y'all. Yo, turn it up a little bit, y'all. Come on. Birthplace of hip-hop, boogie down. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Yeah. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down, the birth of us. Just in case you don't know, we are hip-hop cuts. Old school cats, show them how it's done. Zulu Nation, we don't need no guns. I belong in the 70s up to 90s when we had the old school block parties, using electricity on the street lights, and cops being scared while we party all night. I wish I was around that time. I love the history of the hip-hop grind. I appreciate what old school done for me. My old soul will forever live inside of me. South Bronx is the right side of the boombox for the ignorant music. Y'all can kick rocks. Y'all don't know the truth behind the mic that I got. Because the old school boogie down was always hot. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down, I'm loving you. You keep the old soul inside me true. If it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would be. Probably selling drugs or killing honestly. I use hip-hop to keep me calm, cause the anger that I got is way too strong. South Bronx, you created my life, and because of hip-hop I can make things right. All the haters keep hating, y'all just boosting me up. All the lovers keep loving, y'all just loving me up. All the kids keep bumping, y'all just tuning me up. All the talkers keep talking, y'all just talking me up. I love all you still. As long as I'm right, I always be chill. Thank you, South Bronx, for keeping me strong. Hip-hop and myself will never be gone. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down, what is there to do without the elements and the Gina shoes? BK would be dead, then Bronx would be crazy. Homes still be wavy, Queens would be lazy. You still put something into the plate, happiness for everyone instead of hate. People don't understand your legacy, and I don't know why they still be testing me. I know about KRS, Cool G Rap, Funky 4+1 more, I know my facts. I'm an old school cat in a young body. I got reincarnated in the lobby. I'm just playing. I just love old school. If you think it ain't cool, there's something wrong with you. I'ma just shut up and just do me, cause old school is what I'm always fit to be. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. Boogie down's where I live at. Boogie down's where I be at. Boogie down's where I rap at. Boogie down's where I learn at. When I say boogie, y'all say down. Boogie, boogie. When I say boogie, y'all say down. Boogie, boogie. When I say boogie, y'all say down. Boogie, boogie. When I say boogie, y'all say down. Boogie, boogie. Yeah. Well, that's it, y'all. Thank y'all very much. Google my name, LC the Poet, spelled properly.
There's two ways to vote. You can go to the actual site, the Rebel Theater Collective. They hold the event Boogie Mics. first Friday of every month. So you can vote there. Or you can go online to the rdacbx.org, that's rdacbx.org, and vote for see the poet there. All right? Okay, and now on to our next artist. Our next poet is Brittany Blue Bellinger. Blue Bellinger is an arts educator, writer, spoken word artist, and aspiring urban planner. She's a learner of the world and people around her. Having survived the public school system, Blue remains an advocate for education and arts as expression for young people. Using her poetry for social change, Blue Bellinger has graced every stage from the Apollo, Brooklyn Academy of Music, and Princeton University to neighborhood rehabs, a prison for young women in rallies and street protests with various community organizations and more. This performing poet currently works at 2 non-for-profits as a writing specialist and creative writing teaching artist. Please welcome Blue.
All right, so I'm really excited to be here at Lyrical Revolt. This is like my 3,000th Lyrical Revolt. So with that being said, every time I hit this stage, you guys get all new poems, because it's like, man, they've heard every poem I've ever performed. All right, so as our lovely host was saying, I'm a teaching artist and a writing specialist, and so I do a lot of writing and arts expression with kids. So I'm going to read for you 3 how-to poems, right? So it's kind of like how to live your life. It was the exercise I did. So the first one is called How to Write an Action Screenplay. There needs to be a star with muscles full of steroids, a poker face, and an affinity for black clothes. Make sure that he has eyes that you can't trust. Like a galaxy, a haven for the unknown, I need a name that commands box office numbers. Stallone, Diesel, Pacino, our star needs a headshot like a wanted poster. He should be running always, from his past to the trouble with a distressed damsel, someone who leads him to a mirror. His enemy, his lover, the only one who is acting. He has to be a man with a price on his head, a man that never sweats, someone who can locate exits, never steady. He lives the life of a nomad. He needs to be a he. Because people only know strength like a bicep. Death needs to be a possibility in every scene. Cut to the chase. Running, 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 cut straight to the suspense. Cut everything that doesn't provoke your heart to fight with your chest. Explosion. Now make the leading lady disappear. Leave the questions. Spend the next 90 minutes searching for her with music that makes you feel powerful, makes you forget that your ears are ringing. If you give the villain a face, you distort our hero's image. Isn't it more interesting to be fighting against nothing or yourself? Don't we all do that? Explosion. Now show the woman's face for 30 seconds. Make him feel desperate without her. Let that pocket of silence become weighted, heavy. He'll want to give up then, and so will everyone else who's watching. Cut to the last scene. It's quiet. All you see is a man who has never wanted to know before today who he is. A man clinging to a love that he's not sure will survive, running towards a dead end. Do you feel that? The answers that he'll never find. The cliff he's reached when there's nowhere else to run. The way this doesn't feel like an ending scene. So, I'm gonna mix up the how-to poems, but I feel really good to be in restoration. So I was born and raised in Brooklyn. So being here is like every birthday party I ever had and everything I've ever done, right? I don't know who picked this place, but I was like, yes, restoration. All right. So with that said, this Monday actually I performed as part of the Brooklyn Beat Festival. So I've been like performing in Brooklyn and feeling really like, yes, let me talk about my town. So I'm going to perform the one Brooklyn poem that I have, right? And basically it's kind of like writing about home is hard. So basically what you guys are seeing, what you guys get, it's kind of like what's left of Brooklyn. So like even restoration, this did not look like this when I grew up. This is the new fancy restoration. So with that being said, here's my poem to Brooklyn. It's called Brooklyn, A Love Jones. There's a lot of problems in the world I know, but first, I gotta take care of the world I know. Brooklyn, you are the tomboy that no one wants to take to prom. They believe that you are not dainty enough for dresses, intimidating, loud in your green card flatbush accent, broad boardwalk shoulders. You carry the footprints well. Your caved-in stadium of a birthmark used to the gaze. Stretch marks on the park slopes of your curves made you woman. Boys beatbox in your cipher of your womb. They don't buy you flowers. They stand you up. They call you bitch behind your borders, cheat on you with boogie down boricuas in Queens, but I think you are beautiful. You are not as rough around the edges as they make it seem. You are straight without the chemicals. I love you natural, Afro-punk, the way you kiss the bottom of my soles. The sound of your laugh made you notorious. Believe me, Brooklyn, you have taught me everything that I know how to be feminine and a woman. So back to the house poems. So a young woman in my life, she asked me to write her a poem called How to Release. She's a person who keeps all of her emotions bottled up. And as a woman, you know, we're taught that we're super emotional. We're the ones who cry and have a fit. And she's just not like that. And she doesn't know how to tap into that part of her. So this was a poem to her, How to Release. The water can never be too hot. Scold the scars, flesh wounds need to breathe, they only exist in your mind. In the storm of the steam, stop holding your breath. You won't recognize the sound, a croaking core, it will bellow and build from within. Trembling hands will fold over one another, learn how to hold yourself. When you are afraid to let anyone else try, stand still, solid, feel ugly and raw and honest, stop lying. No one believes you anyway. For once, let everything leave without chasing, without question. Left tears, left beauty, left no one gets it. Left you, left him, left her, left body, left red. Let go. Fall. You broke a long time ago. What is it that you don't want them to see? This is you. Tormented tornado, the cry of a misunderstood monsoon. How long has the water been running? Be the ugliest you have ever felt. Don't stop screaming. Breaking is what happens before rebuilding. Now collapse into a cocoon. Bury the sobs within the chrysalis of becoming. You do not have to run the water anymore. Look through the smoke for the mirror. This woman is new, bold, for she is a woman. Lyrical Revolt is always packed with amazing performers, and tonight they're all women. So instead of holding your time up for the other amazing friends and family that I have here, I'm going to leave you with one last poem, which also will explain why seeing me on the stage is very, very amazing for you guys. I'm rarely on stages anymore. So when you have a gift, sometimes you battle with how to handle that and how to take that to the next level. Sometimes it's hard to have the pressure of your purpose, right? So there's a lot that I've been going through in terms of whether I even want to come back to stages or come back to the page or do those things. So this poem is about that kind of struggle. It's called This Be a Nightmare of a Niche. I wanted to think about saying goodbye. Pursed lips and pocketed passion, we've been asking ourselves a lot lately why we make anything. The wobbly nature of the voice was meant to obscure our secrets. How we began, how we end, every chord, every scream, every booming bass thump, these are really issues of life and death. The noise of the outside contained on gallery walls, it smells so strong, like water and a flame, but being on the edge was always the point. A gentle reminder that death is a part of the cycle of life, just like the children who grew up with the guitar solo of a mother. Someone who held a riff with ends meet longer than you can hold your breath when it is stolen from you. I like that as an artist, that it doesn't stop when the credits roll. Neurotic, the repetitive side of my work, art, and a place to piss, same difference, no imitation, quality of life stuff, but it's like self-help punishment at times. Demanding when it shouldn't be, signs that spell out fond farewells and forced poems. They are sweet goodbyes from the back window of a station wagon that holds an old friend. Captive but smiling, kind of like the neutral silence between pages when I put my book away to breathe.
I'll just use it for fun. Thank you, Blue. That was beautiful. I just also want to say I think strong, powerful women are amazing. And I also want to say that confidence is the most sexiest thing on a woman. Who's confident in here? Where's all my confident women? Because that's what it is. Because I'm a big girl and I don't give a shit. I'm sexy and I love myself. And you have to love yourself and not give a shit. Alright? Alright, next up, we have a self-proclaimed pseudo-artist, Brooklyn-born. She has been creating a name for herself in New York and New Jersey spoken word scenes for a little over 5 years. She's featured at the Bowery Poetry Club, the Nuyorican Poetry Cafe, the Knitting Factory, shelters and college campuses, just to name a few. In 2010, she released The Beginning, a small collection of poems written in dedication to her mother and her grandmother. While poetry is her first love, she recently found herself merging her work with another love, music, which has enabled her to be featured on a couple of tracks, including Narubi Salah's Hookless and Offspring. She also lent her poetic talents to the interludes of Edson Sean album by Omni Blaze. Is that right?
Omni Blaze.
Omni Blaze. Who's Omni Blaze?
You don't know, you gotta ask.
Please give a warm, warm, warm welcome to Jamaica.
What if this is our harsh reality and everyone's not clocked it? Dying in the fight. The goal is to tell you something. The goal is to let you know that something's coming. The goal is to make sure we all have our bodies on, because those are hard to run. Remember, every war that involves the sun and possibly a gun to pack a prayer in.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Very beautiful. Another round of applause, please. Thank you. Shall I tell you something really crazy? My first ever radio show was Harsh Reality. That was the name of it 8 years ago. So. And they was all from Brooklyn. All right. Are you all having fun?
Yeah!
Haven't we got some beautiful women in this room tonight? Elsie. We have some beautiful women in the room tonight, and it's a blessing and a pleasure to be here. Again, thank you to the PSL and the Answer Coalition for having us. Next up, Cheyenne Sabrina is a griot who uses her voice to tell stories of those silenced or otherwise unheard. Her brand of wordplay has often been described as unapologetic. I like that because I'm unapologetic, even when I should be apologetic. Sometimes it gets heavy and sometimes it gets raw. She's a Brooklyn girl and may take some getting used to. Make some noise!
Saying that it won't hurt as much if I just cooperated itself hardened like rock or plaster in the crevices of our makeshift togetherness. You are difficult to digest in even the most moderate of portions.